following the absolute stupidity. Okay,
That's it. Everyone's
there's a
just
lot of
so
talk
rude.
about the town of Sydney being sued if this moratorium is put into place. In fact, the vast majority of landowners in Sydney want this moratorium to protect their health, safety, and welfare. You don't live in Sydney, Dorsal. Okay? Shut up.
It's Dorsey to start out with, not Dorsey.
To protect their
And they're
health,
the stupid
safety,
ones,
and
yeah, okay.
welfare. Many of these people brought property here specifically because of the zoning and comprehensive plan that are already in place in this town. Zoning that indisputably states our rural and agricultural character must be maintained and protected above anything else. So let me assure you that if anybody is going to sue the town of Sydney and win, it is going to be the people that purchased land here under the assurance that it was going to remain rural and agricultural. The people who speculated with the foolhardy scheme of becoming rich on leasing their land to gas companies should have done their research. There is no industrial zoning in the town of Sydney. So the frivolous lawsuit they are threatening is groundless. The town is not responsible if they were blinded by greed and were too ignorant to do the proper research before investing. Bye. Moving on. Moving on. I hear some people say that there are hundreds of people in Pennsylvania happy with their... Please. Please. Moving on. I hear there are people... I'm going to wait until the side. Moving on. I hear that there are people who say there are hundreds of people in Pennsylvania happy with their leases. In fact, they want even more drilling. And there are only 12 people in Dimmock who had their wells contaminated. And this is an acceptable percentage. Well, Mr. Supervisor, I want you right now to choose the 12 families of cities that you are willing to sacrifice. Which... burying yourself deeper and deeper. Which 12 families are you willing to put at the risk of being poisoned? To have every waking minute filled with anxiety of wondering when and if their next delivery of water will come. To have their sanity destroyed by the constant fear of which of them or their children will contract cancer, lung disease, have miscarriages, or pass along birth defects. Which 12, Mr. Supervisor? Which 12? Oh, Lord. I see signs that say, drill a well, bring a soldier home. What are you bringing him home to? A toxic wasteland where the first thing he'll have to do is look for a place that's inhabitable? I leave you with this one last thought.
Oh, great.
Our wealth does lie right below our feet, but it's not gas, it is the water. We already possess and have access to a commodity that far outweighs anything the gas and oil industry can offer. As much of the world seriously falls into drought conditions, Oregon, California, Nevada, Arizona, Idaho, Montana, Colorado, Utah, New Mexico, North and South Carolina, Florida, vast areas of Africa and Asia, and the list grows every day, and Texas. As these regions face the devastation of life without water, we, the fortunate people of the Northeast United States, will become the holders of the most valuable real estate on the planet. Why? Because our property will have clean, available drinking water. And we will be able to sell this. And we will be able to sell this fast-becoming commodity to the rest of the entire world. People, wake up. If we protect this most precious resource from the inevitable destruction, which is an unavoidable byproduct of the drilling industry, if we are smart, we will be rich beyond compare. We will reap profits that will make the pittance the sleazy gas industry is offering look like chump change. Do not allow yourself to be treated like a bunch of rubes by these swindlers. And the truly beautiful added benefit is, water can be harvested without any risk to the environment. I implore you, stop for a second. Step away from the carrot these snake oil peddlers are dangling in front of you and realize that we can be the stewards of our future in a way that is profitable and not only protects but increases the value of our investments and the environment for us, our children, and all generations to come.